A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant move to bolster the U.S. semiconductor manufacturing sector, the latest version of President Donald Trump's Big Beautiful Bill has passed the Senate, proposing an increase in tax credits aimed at semiconductor manufacturers. The bill, which has been a focal point of Trump's domestic policy agenda, seeks to enhance the competitiveness of the U.S. chip industry as part of a broader strategy to strengthen the domestic supply chain and reduce reliance on foreign imports. Under the proposed legislation, tax credits for semiconductor companies would rise from 25% to 35%, surpassing the previously suggested increase of 30% in an earlier draft. This change is designed to incentivize major players in the semiconductor market, including Intel, Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, and Micron Technology, to expand their advanced manufacturing capabilities within the United States before a 2026 deadline. The new provisions build upon the tax incentives established by the 2022 CHIPS and Science Act, which allocated substantial funding for U.S.-based semiconductor projects. However, for these expanded credits to take effect, the bill must be passed again by the House of Representatives, which narrowly approved its own version last month. President Trump has urged lawmakers to finalize the bill by July 4th, emphasizing the urgency of enhancing the U.S. semiconductor industry amid ongoing geopolitical tensions, particularly with China. The push to onshore more semiconductor production has been a key goal for Washington since Trump's first term, as the administration seeks to support domestic manufacturers and limit China's technological capabilities. Despite the expansion of tax provisions in Trump's bill, his approach to the semiconductor industry diverges from that of the Biden administration, which has been characterized by a focus on grants and subsidies. Earlier this year, Trump called for the repeal of the CHIPS Act, although Republican lawmakers have hesitated to pursue that course of action. U.S. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick indicated that the current administration is in the process of renegotiating certain grants established by the Biden administration. Trump has previously stated that tariffs would be a more effective means of encouraging semiconductor production in the U.S. than the grants provided under the CHIPS Act. An investigation into semiconductor technology imports is currently underway, with the potential for new duties that could impact the industry. In light of these developments, several chipmakers with ongoing projects in the U.S. have ramped up their planned investments. This includes TSMC, the world's largest contract chipmaker, as well as U.S.-based companies such as NVIDIA, Micron, and Global Foundries. Daniel Newman, CEO of tech advisory firm Futurum Group, noted that the looming threat of Trump's tariffs has created a sense of urgency amongst semiconductor companies to increase their manufacturing capacity in the U.S. If the proposed investment tax credits are enacted, these onshoring efforts are expected to accelerate. Given the risk of tariffs, increasing manufacturing in the U.S. remains a key consideration for these large semiconductor companies, Newman stated, adding that the tax credits could serve as a means to offset certain costs associated with domestic production. The House Rules Committee has scheduled a chamber-wide vote on Trump's Big Beautiful Bill following a lengthy debate. While the Senate has passed the bill, several Republicans have expressed concerns about various aspects of the measure, leading to a divided opinion within the party. Just 2 Republican representatives voted against advancing the bill out of committee, while the remaining members showed support, believing it represents a viable compromise to fulfill Trump's campaign promises. House GOP leaders have expressed their commitment to passing the bill, stating that it aligns with Trump's agenda and is essential for delivering relief to middle and working-class Americans. However, Democrats have criticized the bill as a tax cut giveaway for the wealthy, arguing that it would exacerbate the national debt and undermine essential services like Medicaid. They have raised concerns about the implications of extending Trump's 2017 tax cuts, which they argue disproportionately benefit high-income earners. The bill, which spans over 900 pages, encompasses various provisions related to taxes, border security, defense, energy, and the national debt. The Senate has made several modifications to the original House version, prompting moderates to voice apprehensions regarding potential shifts in Medicaid costs to states that expanded their programs under the Affordable Care Act. Conservative lawmakers have also expressed dissatisfaction with the bill, arguing that the proposed cuts to Medicaid do not sufficiently offset the increased spending in other areas. As discussions continue, key amendments have been introduced by conservative representatives aimed at altering specific components of the Senate version. These include proposals to revert the legislation back to the House version and to tighten the rollback of green energy tax credits established by the previous administration. The outcome of the upcoming vote in the House will determine the fate of Trump's ambitious legislative proposal, with implications that could resonate throughout the U.S. economy and the semiconductor industry for years to come. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.